Justin Bieber is said to be completely thrown after Diddy was arrested and charged with sex trafficking and racketeering. Diddy and Justin had been friends for years, with the rapper helping Justin boost his career at 15 years old.
Footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
And Trey's literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Justin Bieber is getting yacked out of his fucking mind. Drunk? Not even 18 at the time.
I was popping pills, doing Molly, shrooms.
Diddy. A man who knows how to throw a party, right? But we're not talking about your typical Hollywood bash with champagne and a guest list full of A-listers. Oh no, Diddy's notorious freak-off parties are on another level. Exclusive, secretive, and, according to some, downright sinister. These are the kinds of parties where what happens inside stays inside. Or so they thought.
If you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Depends on the way you look at it.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
And we've got another Diddy associate who's noticeably quiet this morning, Justin Bieber. The singer becoming acquainted with Diddy around the age of 15 years old. And many are speculating that Bieber could be a victim.
Word on the street is that Justin isn't just the kid we watched grow up on stage. He's been sitting on a treasure trove of secrets, all tied to Diddy and his infamous lifestyle. Whispers are circulating that Justin is now working with federal agents, gathering intel to expose the darkest corners of Diddy's empire.
We kind of went through the same thing. We don't talk about it though.
Yeah. Being young and being in the spotlight's not easy for anybody. So.
Yeah, and you got a little bit easier because you're a dude and you were already pop realness. They tried to squeeze me and put my tits up and try to make sure I'm super girly, and it just did not work out. So.
Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there. Let's be honest, he took Justin Bieber there.
These parties allegedly cross the line between indulgence and depravity. Some guests walk away shaken, others, well, let's just say not everyone talks about their experiences.
Puffy's place was just filled with chicks and orgying nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Please remember, this is the guy that discovered Justin Bieber and brought him to his own mentor, Diddy.
And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out.
Let's rewind to a time when Justin Bieber was just starting out. A fresh-faced teen with a golden voice and a whole lot of promise. Enter Diddy, one of the most powerful figures in the music industry. who took young Justin under his wing. But was this relationship built on something more than just mutual success?
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they loved me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
Diddy didn't just mentor Justin. He lavished him with gifts, like a brand new Lamborghini for his 16th birthday.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Add that out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come out and you gotta,
But behind these extravagant gestures, some insiders suggest there was a darker, more controlling side to this relationship. Could it be that Diddy was grooming Justin not just for stardom, but for something far more sinister?
Happy birthday, Justin!
It's no secret that Justin's image has taken a few hits over the years. Run-ins with the law, a public breakdown, and a turbulent personal life. Some say this was just the result of growing up in the spotlight, but others whisper that it's all connected to what he might have seen, what he might know. And if these whispers are true, Justin's silence might be more about self-preservation than anything else.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. There was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over punked, because he was like, yo, you can't punk me. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you, everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table. And so that started our conversation. We became fast friends, and we used to just hang out and watch football together.
As the years pass, the question remains, what does Justin Bieber really know about Diddy's freak-off parties? And why has he stayed so quiet about it? The answers, when they come, could be explosive.
At the end of the day, the photos, I mean, they're not terrible, but honestly, at first and before the reaction was what it was, and still with the reaction, I still felt like I wanted to keep that part for me. Yeah, I was never, but I felt like it was a little bit of an invasion.
Completely.
Stuff, yeah.
The internet is ablaze with speculation. Fans are piecing together clues, dissecting every interaction between Diddy and Justin, and questioning just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Some say Diddy is keeping Justin under control, ensuring he never spills what he knows. Others think Justin might be planning to tell all, just waiting for the right moment.
LA, I got tired of the media trying to smear this great city. They're saying you're a bunch of fucking criminals, drug addicts, and pedophiles. That is not the whole city. That is a very small, specific section of the city. It's called Diddy's house. That is, listen, this is the only reason I think he might be guilty. Every celebrity in LA has had their home robbed except Diddy. And I thought about it, it's like, bruh, robbing Diddy is terrifying. Because what if he's there? You break down the door, he's butt naked on the couch. Meek Mill sitting on his lap.
You gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
Nigga, you can take the but he wants you.
Fans and even some insiders are wondering if Justin's cryptic messages over the years have been subtle jabs at Diddy, small hints to what he really knows. Was Justin trying to tell us something without actually saying it?
Why does the video end with Justin's younger child self? Why are the teasers? I'm not gonna say it. Why has Justin posted a dozen images of babies on his Instagram with the hashtag yummy? Why is this party for rich people a secret, yet the performers are children?
Let's not forget Justin's sudden pivot to a more religious, clean living lifestyle. Could this have been his way of trying to cleanse himself from the shadows of his past? His abrupt change raised eyebrows then, and it's raising even more now as people begin to connect the dots.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
you ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my number.
Yeah.
Funny how everyone clams up when these parties are mentioned. It's like they've all taken a vow of silence, almost as if they're afraid of what might happen if the truth comes out.
Justin Bieber, I have no knowledge, they're not alleging his name in any of this, but Justin Bieber was very young when he came into Diddy's circle. And that tape you referenced of the two of them about to spend 48 hours together or having just was disturbing. And there's no question he had a lot of exposure to this guy. And I think he should say something. But now if he's a victim, he's in a very difficult spot because he's been abused.
Yeah.
And this brings up a lot, especially for a man.
Yeah.
It's very hard to go out and say that this has happened to you, but if he was a victim, God forbid, I encourage him to do it because you need someone strong like that to break the dam.
And since his arrest, tons of clips and videos and information about who associated with P. Diddy has been coming out, and it's a lot of big celebrities. P. Diddy was a very well-connected person. There were huge names at his freak-off events. There's a lot of people that absolutely knew what P. Diddy was doing, and there's going to most likely be a lot of big celebrities that get implicated in some heinous in their connection with Diddy.
Is Justin's silence a sign of loyalty to Diddy, a mentor who helped launch him into superstardom? Or is it a calculated move to protect himself from the potential fallout of revealing too much?
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
The images are there.
Diddy-fied. Hashtag no Diddy.
Hashtag no Diddy.
If what he knows ever came to light, it could cause a scandal unlike any we've seen before. Keep your eyes peeled because this story is far from over. And if you liked this video, check out our next video on the screen.